But yeah, man, welcome back to the Snake Trap Sessions. I am so excited to be back.
This morning by Mr. Sun shining through my window. I say hello sun, I say hello sun. Oh yes, I was so glad to see the sun come shining through. I jumped out my bed, I've got a lot of things to do. I can't waste time. Time is so precious to me. If I waste time, I'd be right behind the line. And who to tell? I might even lose my mind. Lose my mind, yes. Lose my mind. Give thanks to you, Mr. Sun. You kept me awake. I was so lucky, didn't even know they did. So give thanks to you, Mr. Sun. Oh yeah. Give thanks to you, Mr. Sun. Oh yeah. I know. Whoa, Mr. Sun.
It's pretty awesome to see them roaming around. The only thing that the alpaca does that's kind of annoying is get all these guys crazy. Capone, you're gonna leave them alone. Go to your spot, lay down, go to the car. If you ever want Capone just to be quiet and not, you know, move or anything, keep him in the car. And he hates the camera. He hates the camera, huh? Can you say what up to the YouTubers out there? Say what up. Say what up. Tell them to subscribe and like and comment. All right, cool, thanks. What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Snake Trap Sessions. Shout out to my trappers out there. Shout out to my new trappers. If you're new to the channel, do me a huge favor. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that little subscribe button right there. Notification bell, all that good stuff. Sorry about my psycho dog. A lot of energy. Pit bulls have a lot of energy, as you guys probably already know, as most of you guys know who keep pit bulls. On today's episode, we're gonna do a tour of the snake trap. I have not dropped a video of doing a tour of the snake trap yet, so I wanna go ahead and do that. It's nothing fancy, but it's something that I created, something I've been building over the last 3.5 years. So I'm super stoked to share it, kind of show you, how I have my setup. I like to keep my stuff dialed in, but yet have fun while I'm doing it. A lot of trial and error, I'll tell you that much. A lot of mistakes. A big tour of the snake trap. We're gonna get started on that soon. So, and before we end the tour, I'm also gonna give you guys a sneak peek on my brand new arboreal room, aka the designer room. Man, I'm excited to get that done. Just got finished with phase 1 out of like 50 phases. I'm not joking, man. There's so much I want to do to this room. So I got some stuff moved in there. Nothing fancy, but I just want to show you what I have started, man, because I am so stoked to get this arboreal room up and going, man. You have no idea. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna show you the snake trap, all that good stuff, and let's get started. Hey.
I told the little bitch, listen, don't ask questions why. When you come to me, you gotta testify. I heard you really with it, heard you on the ride, yeah. I heard you with the shits dry when I slide in. I told the little bitch, listen, don't ask questions why. When you come to me, you gotta testify. I heard you really with it, heard you on the ride, yeah. I heard you with the shit's dry when I slide in.
Hop out the S550, then hop out my slime. And when it come to me, bitch, you better lie. I gotta keep on going, can't let them get my pride there. Ride through the trenches, yeah, I supply it. Ride with your bitch, yeah, she be driving.
Jack in the box, hop out, surprise them. She was an eye bitch, little hoe slime. She said the dick so good, it got her switching sides. I swear my aim so good, I'm trying to hit it now. I asked him, is this shit good? I'm trying to spin it now. Run through the clips once and then spin around.
Got the city all on my back.
Let's see. We have a 7x3 enclosure that we keep Pebbles in. Here's Pebbles. Of course, she's pushing because she just took a major dump, and now she's hungry. Pebbles, all she does is push when she's hungry. And her meals are thawing out as we speak. So we keep Pebbles in that 7x3. And then here we have the Mochino in a 4x2. And then we have the normal double het Anthrax purple in a 4x2. And then another 4x2 for the Super Dwarf adult that we keep up here, okay? You guys know, for the most part, what those snakes look like. So for you guys who don't, I apologize. This isn't really a snake displaying session. I'm just showing you the room, showing you how I have things set up, and yeah, apologize. Let's move forward. Big snakes, and then obviously we have a section that says keep out. So we keep amino acid in here. My one and only venomous I keep in the trap. She is a speckled rattlesnake. So Pacific Southwest speckled rattlesnake. Rattler's getting pretty long there. Yeah, this is the snake trap mascot here. She's in a real deep shed right now, so super blue. Not gonna display her. We're gonna leave her alone. So this is where I keep a 8-level rack, right? So these, this rack right here, as you guys see, holds majority of my ball python males, and then my juvenile females to sub-adult females until they get big enough to where I have to put them in a 41 quart, right? So I'm raising up some ball pythons here, and there's some ball python males that I keep in here that are breeders and whatnot. There's my banana, orange ghost, blue-eyed Lucy. So yeah, man. And then above the rack that I just went ahead and went over right now is where I keep a couple of my neonates that will be going into the arboreal room. So I have these really beautiful United States captive bred and born emerald tree boas that I had since red neos. I got these from Joe Switolsky. They were very young, super red, and I've had them for almost a little over a year now. So we're going on year 2. Been raising them up. Never had an issue since day 1. They've been taking frozen thawed rat hoppers or mouse hoppers and been doing really good. And then I have right above them is my Vinsky blue line. Biak, male or female. I'm not too sure on the sex yet, but I have him right above these two. And like I said, these 3 will be going into the arboreal room. Nothing's in there, but wait. These will go into the arboreal room. I'll have some more space right here for either ball python hatchlings, definitely there. In this bin, I keep some complete sheds. In the beginning, I used to be a big collector of all my snakes' complete sheds. I really think it's awesome. I think this one right here is a white lips complete shed. So we have a white lips complete. Ooh, wow, that stuck. So that's gonna stay there. And then this little string right here, RIP. This little string right here, Little Chapo's first complete shed, and I kept his egg. Man, my biggest prize ever. So memorabilia stuff right above these snakes here, and then of course, #1 substrate in the United States, I believe, newspaper. Keep my newspaper up there. Just getting into literature on this stuff, man, and I really recommend it right off the bat. So I got this More Complete Boa Constrictor book by Vince Russo that I'm going to start reading. This space is for the Bull and Pythons research book that I got from Ari Flagel. I have that book next to the Bibles inside because I'm reading it that much. That book is amazing. I'm gonna put Ari's information description below. He has a cool artifact that's for sale, and then he also just has amazing stuff that he puts out for the bull and pythons and whatnot. He's been getting a lot of good locks, and man, I hope you get it this year, man. Good luck to Ari. But yeah, check out his book. it's amazing. I can't put it down. And then a little first aid section. I always want to be ready in case I gotta use, you know, some first aid stuff. That Vita-Salina, as I explained on the last episode. And, you know, obviously the antifungal and betadine solution, okay? With some Q-tips. Keep that on deck. And then I have some purified water here for the snakes. Always keep those handy. And then in this, basically this side right here is like the hatchling rack, okay? Obviously you could keep bigger than hatchlings in this one, but, you know, in case you overflow, they'll be fine. But this is my hatchling rack that I have here. Obviously I'm gonna need another one, or a bigger one, which is in the plans for 2020, so don't even trip. Right, in this dark little closet here, I used to have a light there, but now it's gone. This little dark area is the incubator room. This is where I have 2 incubators. So this is my incubator for the ball pythons. It's obviously turned off right now. I basically wait until I believe an ovulation's on its way before I turn that thing on. Some people turn it on 2 months before all that. I mean, you probably should. Just telling you how I do it. But this thing's about to be turned on soon, best believe it. Because I believe my Mojave Orange Ghost is on her way to have an ovulation soon. So fingers crossed on that. Can't wait to turn that bad boy on. And then I can't wait to turn on the chondro incubator. On the other side of the, of the bigger incubator, I have a smaller incubator that I have ready to go, for the chondros. So we'll see what happens this year. Really hope I'm successful in breeding chondros. I have 2 females that are going right now, so fingers crossed on that. No expectations. Have fun doing it, and we'll see what happens. So yeah, and then that's that rack. And then we have over on this rack more adult female ball pythons that have all been bred and all part of the 2020 season. So nothing but ball pythons from the bottom up on this rack as well. Okay, now we're on the main wall, right? This is where I keep most of my racks and whatnot. These are completely professionally made Home Depot rack that I've had since the beginning of collecting. And you know what? They're overdue. I need to upgrade them, I know. But you know what? If it's not broken, don't fix it, right? But I also want it to look nicer. But yeah, man, no shame in my game. I don't give a shit. These are my Home Depot racks that I've had, obviously measured correctly. I had them dialed in, and I have, let's see, this is the one rack where I keep majority exotics, where I keep majority snakes other than ball pythons. As you guys can see down the whole top row here, nothing but a boreal, okay? So Jayapura, Barneck Scrub Python, Chondro, Emerald, Chondro, okay? These will all be going inside the arboreal room, you know what I mean? So this will all be clear to add more stuff on it. So that's the whole point. But yeah, we keep olive pythons here, white lips, Timors, couple, false waters. We have Jack Nicholson at the very bottom, my black blood python. And then this whole rack right here, all adult female ball pythons have been paired. You know what I mean? So super stoked. Everything that you see here has been locked with the male. And we'll see how this year goes, but we're pretty stoked. This next rack over is going to be where we keep all the Timor pythons, okay? So we have Timor pythons here. We have a couple more white lip pythons. We have the POMONA Apodora olive python there. A couple boas, and then we have the 4 mangroves that we keep there at the bottom. And those will also be going inside the arboreal room. Super stoked on that because we're going to get them bigger enclosures, okay? I took some advice from some other homies that have been in the game and whatnot. They went ahead and told me that it's probably better to get the bigger mangroves out of a tub and into its own enclosure. I feel like they're totally right. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're going to go and get those adult mangroves out of the bin. We're going to get them inside the arboreal room and get them a bigger enclosure with some perches and whatnot. Get it more realistic, like in their natural habitat. OJ, right? Everybody knows OJ. OJ is super popular as far as all my, with all my followers and whatnot. So OJ, and then we have nothing in that enclosure for right now because I went ahead and removed one of them into a bigger enclosure. So Pebbles used to be there, but now she's in the bigger enclosure. And then we have the Golden Child Het Purple. And then we have a couple boas that are, this one's about to be ready to breed, say, end of 2020. This one's already had a lock on her, so pretty stoked on this one. T-positive Motley paired to a Hypo Blood Het Tiger T-positive T-positive. So that's going to be pretty awesome. So the last wall over here is where I keep my trap tools. This is where I keep anything that I need. It's very important to have this stuff handy, especially if you have like do-it-yourself type of stuff in your trap. But we have the drills, super glue for whatever the hell I need super glue for, but just a bunch of, if you need stuff, I keep it here. Extra drills and whatnot, but gotta have those handy for sure.
Disabled hoe, you coming to these hoes, rest selling dog by the grams, I ain't giving out no tests. We was down bad till we opened up the press.
So excuse the lighting's not the best in here. I'm gonna work on that once everything is complete. I believe that's phase 3, but anyways, phase 1 is complete. Here we are inside what's gonna be the new arboreal room. Bunch of cool stuff I have planned. I'm not gonna tell you too much in detail what I'm gonna be doing, but basically guys, I have all my chondros, all my emeralds, mangrove, scrubs, all that good stuff's gonna be in this room, and I cannot wait, man. So it's gonna be a 2x4 enclosure with sliding doors. I'm gonna put a bunch of perches in there. Then we have another Exo Terra tank. So yeah, 2x2 Exo and Terra. We all know the Monsoon RS400 by Exo tank. Great spraying system. I'm gonna have this hooked up. I'm gonna get splitter hoses that could actually go to multiple enclosures. So pretty stoked on that. And then, so real basic setup here, nothing fancy. You know, these are just blacked out shelves. These shelves will be holding some adult chondros, some neonates and whatnot. I'm gonna have more styles of these racks put in here once we get rid of the bed. Bed's gonna be gone. This is technically my bedroom. This is where I keep my clothes, all my, you know, hats. I'm a hat guy, obviously. This is where my, you know, my little shrine station and whatnot. And then, you know, I keep my, I'm a kind of a glasses connoisseur, so I got to keep all my shades right there, my jewelry, all that good stuff. Probably shouldn't show you where my jewelry's at, but hey, it's a safe, so don't worry about it. You can't get me, boy. Obviously, my smoke station. This is where MJ gets litty. Some of that Walter White OG. Yeah, guys, my arboreal room. Can't wait. It's gonna be sick. Ball pythons, all the way to the other handful of species that we keep here. But this is everything that we have here. Nothing special, but like I said, special to me, special to my heart, man. This is my own creation. This is something that I was able to build and get going. So it's very special to me, and it's special that I got to show you guys. So, but yeah, man, that's the whole tour. Let's continue on with the session. Yay! All right, guys, that was the tour of the snake trap. Nothing fancy, nothing special, but hell, man, this is my empire. This is something that I started off of, what, 2 snakes back in 2016, so I'm proud of it. Definitely not satisfied. I'm never satisfied with this. I got crazy visions with this. I got crazy ideas, what I want to do for enclosures in the future, but right now, you know, I'm still small time, you know what I mean? So I'm slowly building myself up there. I'm in no rush. In my eyes, I'm doing this for the rest of my life. This is a lifestyle. You know, some call it a hobby, but for me, man, this is a lifestyle, man. This is something I do every day. It's like brushing your teeth. I do this shit every single day. It's a part of my everyday life, and it ain't going anywhere, man. So, special episode for sure. Got to show you the snake trap. Super stoked, you know. You saw all the little details on where I keep tools and all that. Shout out to my boy Chris Cercery over at Ball Pythons 101. He and I designed this cup right here and shirt. Snake breeder starter package for Instagram right here. This is something him and I designed back you know, about 2 years ago or whatnot. He went ahead and got the shirts made in order, sent them over to me. And then shit got weird for some reason, but you know, him and I have been cool now for a little bit now. We rehashed whatever bullshit that went down in the past. And we're gonna bring these shirts out now, you know what I mean? We're gonna get these shirts up and going again, I promise you that. But it's basically the 101s, man. If you follow these rules, you're gonna be not successful, okay? That's kind of the sarcasm over here. But shout out to my boy Chris Cercery, Ball Pythons 101, one of my first mentors and friends I ever interacted. The whole ball python game. The guys always helped me out with advice and whatnot. Very special homie to me, so shout out to Chris Cercery. Yeah, man, be ready for these shirts. We're gonna go ahead and release them. This is a classic 001 shirt right here. Never been released, but we're gonna release them, and we're excited for that. This Friday, right, Unfiltered Reptiles podcast, we got this really awesome guest that we're bringing on for the show. Good friend of Forrest's, David Levison. RL Reptiles, man. This guy's basically been running the show for that website and social media platforms, selling the snakes for him and everything and caring for him. This guy's basically the whole backbone of RL Exotics. So David Levison out of RL Exotics, we're excited to bring him on. This guy knows a lot about the ball python stuff, that's for dang sure. So all you ball python lovers, all you new ball python keepers and breeders, even you advanced ones, man, I highly suggest you come over, check out this interview tonight, Friday, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, from the Unfiltered Reptiles podcast. Link in the description below. Please go subscribe to the channel, and make sure you guys are there, man. I'm telling you right now, this is gonna be some legendary stuff. David Levison, stoked, okay, super stoked. I don't wanna give you too much information, but I can tell you right now, a lot of you who know who David Levison is understands that this guy is pretty important in the ball python game, okay? So that being said, tonight, make sure you're there. David Levinson, live on the Unfiltered Reptiles podcast with me, of course, and your boy, Forrest Fanning from Zoo Dreams. But yeah, guys, I mean, those are the two top things I wanted to go ahead and discuss with you guys this week. Really excited that I got to show you guys the snake trap in full, show you guys the little insight on my new arboreal room that I'm super stoked on, and best believe I'm about to get that filled up. By the way, shout out to my wifey, Lily Juarez. You are amazing. She teamed up with me on this one, guys. I'm telling you right now, we have a pretty good spacious house, and I take over about 80% of it, okay? All because my girl loves me. But I gotta take, you know what I mean? She has goals with her fitness stuff that she wants to go ahead and get going. She wants to start training clients here at the house, so gotta help her out with that, right? So we're gonna get her set up. We're gonna get her YouTube channel. We're gonna get Lily up and running because she has a lot of cool stuff as far as, you know, diet tricks and, you know, how to work out certain parts of your body. Lily's been a personal trainer for, I think, like the last 6 years now, so she's well advanced as far as personal training stuff. I'll put her information in the description below if you want to hit her up for, you know, nutrition or diet plans. She does all that stuff for now, and then she's gonna be getting back into training clients and putting YouTube stuff out. So I'm excited for my wife, and more importantly, thanks, babe. I love you for allowing me to take over another room inside the house and build my arboreal dream room.
Dang.
Stoked, man. Find yourself somebody who helps you pursue your dreams, not somebody who knocks down your dreams or says that you're stupid or your ideas are dumb. Hell no, man. I'm telling you right now, it's always 50-50, don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, you need to have that other person support your dreams, otherwise this is not going to happen.
You're just a woman with a small brain. With a brain a third the size of us. It's science.
It's science. But yeah, guys, that's a wrap, man. Like I said, quick session. I'm glad you guys tuned in. I appreciate all my followers out there. You guys have no idea. You know, I don't have a big following, but I know the following I have is genuine. They're organic, and I really appreciate all you guys who show me love, who leave me comments. Delilah, shut up! Shut up! But yeah, guys, it's a wrap from the trap. That's all we have on this session. Make sure you tune in because you know it's about to go down. So be ready, be ready, be ready. I'll see you guys next time. Yee!